ahead.
Now, I was involved in something very controversial, almost totally unbelievable to most of you. During the unbelievable part, I was involved in building another base inside of Dulce, New Mexico, which is Los Alamos. We built an underground facility, but equipment kept coming up broken. So we wanted to go down, we wanted to send somebody down there, a human observer, or human observers in this case, to find out what was going on. The government knew all about it. They didn't tell anybody. Saw Green Beret and Black Beret people encamped inside of our geologist camp. I knew something was up. The large alien grays had been encamped there for, as best as believed possible, about 400 or 500 years. Had been one of their internal bases. And we came up, and, well, that's when all the hell broke loose, really. All started. Anyway, and about from me to this elderly woman here in the front was sitting a 7-foot-tall alien gray. The stench was worse than the worst garbage can you can imagine. The person was or the entity was absolutely horrible. I didn't waste any time or reach for my pistol. At that time, as an engineer, I didn't have time to carry out and then to pop a clip in it and start shooting. And I killed 2 of them. Yes, they're mortal, and they do die. One of them did this. All I remember is that he just kind of waved his hand in front of his chest, and the next thing I know, this blue beam hit me and just literally opened me up like a fish. And burnt my fingers right off of me. And it was some form of electrical force, because kind of like being hit by a lightning bolt, burned all my toenails off, was right behind me. It risked his life. In fact, he died. But he risked his life. He shoved me back in the basket and hit the button and took me up.
The one thing that we can do is rebuke anything in the name of Jesus. In fact, Greg Renrich, that was one of the things that he told me. He's the one that was talking about seeing the giants in the deep underground military bases. He said that one of the first things that they had to do before he was allowed to go into S4 or S20 or any of the others, they made him sign an affidavit saying, you're not allowed to use the name Jesus Christ in these underground facilities, not even if you stub your toe or anything. And he said that he saw 10 to 25 foot tall giants in these underground bases, and said that they were, human scientists and other people working side by side with them. He said that they even came right out and said they were the Nephilim. They came right out and said it. Said that, basically we're preparing for an intergalactic war with God, and they believe that they're going to win.
Where are they getting this they're going to win from?
And why are you not allowed to say the name Jesus in these underground facilities? And then you also got